Hey, good evening, people. It's I don't know. Well, I don't know what time it is. Who cares? I'm back at my hotel room, the Clarion, in Anaheim, which is the people are really nice. The room's been really clean, well taken care of. I'm really happy with this room compared to what I had back in September, I think it was, um, which I would not, uh, you know, advise anybody to stay at, because that hotel that I stayed at, the Queens Inn, uh, I had to talk to a doctor via Skype because I had bug bites, according to her, and that's no fun. Anyway, um, I wanted to get on because I was a little ticked off after reading some comments that were sent out, stuff. Um, again, I spent Monday, well, actually, I spent Sunday in downtown Disney. Monday, I spent in Disneyland. Tuesday, I spent in Disneyland. Wednesday, in California Adventure. And I'll be in Disneyland tomorrow and the next day, and then head home. Um, and I'm hearing things or seeing things, reading things, whatever, about, the stink that Audiotopia comes from gas guzzlers and we should get rid of it, but it's wishful thinking and blah blah blah. And it's like, really? That's kind of grandfathered in, I think, or should be grandfathered in, as I felt Splash Mountain should have been. Um, you want to take this stuff away, and then you want to whine because maybe they get rid of, let's say they get rid of Haunted Mansion. Okay, is that not grandfathered in? No. Okay, well, let's just get rid of it. Why are we um, remodeling it? Why don't we just get rid of it? Put something else in there. Put in your Pandora or whatever it is. It just uh, it just amazes me. And these are people, between that and the fact that they're um, on one day they'll be in there and they're like, "Oh, I love Disneyland. This is my favorite place. It's the happiest place on earth." And all this, I'm looking at this and it makes me happy. And then the very next one is, "Oh, the place is they're so screwed up. It's a mess. They need to do this. They need to change this. They need to change that." And again, these are people that go there 3-4 times a week, if not more. And we, as gullible people, because I don't anymore, but you subscribe to them, guess what? We're paying them, in essence, by subscribing and all of that, to not have to work, to spend their time playing around in Disneyland. And everything they have to say is not true. I mean, I've heard some comments about what's happening with this or what's happening with that, and it's not true. It's kind of like the guy that wears the mask, that's always, for a long time, would basically rain down on Disney about, "Oh, you know what, Kathleen Kennedy is not allowed in the office anymore, and she's going to get fired." And it's all made up. Why? So that you go, "Oh, I gotta hear this. What else is this person has got?" And it's not. It's all crap that, we said for a long time Kathleen Kennedy might be going out, but she's not going anywhere until, they're going to keep her on until they pay her off. And that contract is up. It's kind of like a sports person when they have, a certain coach or whatever. And let's face it, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. Sorry for you Cowboy fans. But they're not going to get rid of Mike. They obviously, I said in the beginning, they're not going to get rid of Mike McCarthy because there's no way they're going to pay him to sit at home. It's not going to happen. And so, I don't know. I absolutely am tired and sick of it. And I'm tired of people who rave about these people who visit the parks. Granted, it's kind of cool from time to time, but the fact that they're being able to make a living off of it is absolutely outrageous when they're not telling us the truth, or they want you to get behind them and believe back them up on things like getting rid of Genie Plus or getting rid of Lightning Lane or whatever it happens to be. Whatever it happens to be. And that's just sad. You know what? You don't like it and you don't like the way it's being handled, don't go. That's my feeling, is don't go. And I've done many, 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 many movie reviews. And the thing is it's kind of like that. When I see a crowd who gets on IMDb and ranks on a movie and just goes, I hate it. It sucked. It was so bad. Don't go see it. Don't buy it on DVD. Blah, blah, blah. But they don't give you a why. Why? Try to show some intelligence. Plus, at least say, in my opinion, I didn't like it. Because you might, right? You may not agree with what I'm having to say, and that's okay too. But I'm not going to say, then you're wrong, and you're the jerk. I find it sad that, again, that we're idolizing people. I hear people all the time that, I saw such and such at Disneyland, and I yelled at him, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you think they care? The only thing they care about is that you subscribe so that they can get more money. They're being monetized. And I don't know. They, again, a lot of times they don't even give good reasons, or their reasons are idiot reasons, like, Genie Plus doesn't work because this, and this, I don't get it. I have to go out in this other line, and I waited for 45 minutes, and that's not right. And it's all because of lightning. No, it's not. One. And two, even if it is, so what? You have the opportunity to buy Lightning Lane as well. And maybe those of us who don't live across the street or within blocks of Disneyland and can go every other day appreciate that. On Tuesday, was it Tuesday or Monday? One of those days. Monday. I set a goal of seeing how many rides can I get in a day? Because I hear people say, oh, I got Lightning Lane and I couldn't do much. I got everything in that I wanted to see. And I'm talking about all the big hitters, Matterhorn, which then was shut down right after that. Space Mountain, first thing at 8 a.m., which I won't do again because that's not really good on my stomach. And, but I got to do everything I wanted to do. Star Tours, Minnie and Mickey and Minnie, whatever. Just everything. I did everything. And I was done by probably about 4 o'clock. I had it all under my belt. And I was actually the first one to post that the Mark Twain was running, because when I saw it, I was like, hey, the Mark Twain, it's and the other boat's in dry dock. But I don't care. If you don't want to see it, you don't want to hear it from me, that's okay too. I don't have a big problem with that. And most of the things I get people sending me had to do with movies that I, talked about. Because, again, give the reason why. When I didn't like a movie, I'd say, I didn't like that movie because the acting was horrible, the writing didn't, there was too many loopholes that you could drive a truck through, like this, A, B, and C, and I'm not saying don't see it. I'm saying I didn't like it for those reasons. You might will. Good for you. It's the reason there's a lot of different things in this world to make us happy. But if you're not happy with Disneyland, it's okay. Just say, in my opinion, I don't like Lightning Lane. Well, good. For every one of you, there's about 50 of us that do. So, anyway, there you go. I'll, like I said, I'm going to be in the park tomorrow, and I may shoot some stuff because I do have some reservation at Oga's for drinks, and I love that place. It's so cool. But I also always try to have breakfast, to be honest with you. I love having breakfast at Roll Sandwich and downtown Disney, because those people are just great. Roberto always has you want the usual? And it's like, yeah, how does he remember what my usual was from 6 months ago? Or Erica, who's just a sweetheart. I don't think I've ever had, she was like the First day she saw me come in, what are you doing here? You know, she knew. So anyway, you know, by all means, give them a try if you really want a good breakfast. To heck with these vegetarian burritos in downtown or in, you know, DC or whatever. I don't, you know, sorry, that's not what I want. But anyway, I hope you people are having a good week, and I hope that you're staying safe from these horrible storms that are going on, and I hope that you're all well, and like me or not like me, irrelevant, I still hope you have a great week, and we'll talk soon. Take care.